Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to another day of learning with Mrs. Harrell while we're quarantined at home, getting used to this new way of learning, adapting to this new way of learning. All right, so yesterday, guys, was the very last day of the month of March. We have a new month now. Remember, there are 12 months of the year. January, say them with me. Oh, you know what? I have a chart up here. Let's go to our chart and you can help me read. Oh, let's move our book. Let's see. These are the months of the year. All right. I read, you read. January, February, March, April. It's the month of April now. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Today is the very first day of April. All right, so now let's read our daily message. I read, you read. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. It is a rainy day. It is a rainy day. Boys and girls, our wonderful words of the week this week are adapt. Read that with me. Adapt. And the next word is adventure. Read it with me. Adventure. Were you able to tell someone yesterday about the word adapt? Remember, we're adapting to a new way of learning. So adapt. When someone asks you, what does adapt mean? Adapt means changing to a new way of doing something. Changing to a new way of doing something. That's what adapt means. Adventure is something exciting that you do or that you experience. Usually, when you travel, you experience adventure. When you experience adventure, you're learning a new way of doing something, you're looking at something exciting. Maybe you're eating a new treat, a new food. Maybe you're going on a new ride, like, oh, maybe a roller coaster, or maybe you're traveling in a way you've never traveled before by airplane or train or bus, something different. Those are adventurous things. Those are exciting things. And when we read later on today, we're going to listen to a story called Graham is Coming to My House. And Graham is going to have some adventure. She's going to have some adventure during the day. So here is our daily message. Today is Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. All right. Guys, we're going to do our disengaging our stress response. At school, we use our cranky cream. Well, when Miss Harrell gathered up a few things to bring home, she forgot. I forgot our cranky cream. So I'm going to use a substitute today. I'm going to use my Dr. Teal's body lotion. This is what I use when I feel cranky. It helps me to become a little stress-free. It's got stress-free. It has some great aromas in it. It's got eucalyptus. It's got spearmint. So I'm going to wait a couple of seconds for you to ask the grown-up in your house if you can have just a little bit of lotion today that you can use for cranky cream. So you can ask them now. You got it? All right. So this is how it works in case you've forgotten. We take a little bit of our lotion, just a little bit. See, just a little bit. And we rub it like this. Slowly, slowly, we get our hands nice and moisturized. And then we're going to banish those crankies away by singing. You ready? It goes like this. Bye bye, crankies. Bye bye, crankies. We're throwing those crankies away. Bye bye, crankies. It's time for you to go. That was an easy song, right? So let's sing it again. Mommies and daddies, you can sing it too. Because you're probably feeling a little cranky right about now, huh? All right, so let's get rid of our crankies. Bye bye, crankies. Bye bye, crankies. Bye bye, crankies. It's time for you to go. All right. I wish I could hear you guys singing. I sure do miss you. All right. So it's time for our little mini lesson. Parents, in case you have forgotten, or maybe I may have forgotten to tell you, we're working from our Frog Street curriculum. We're on theme number 7, things that move, and we're in the second week of this theme. And this week is all about travel. So I'm actually on week 2, day 2 of the theme travel. So we've just disengaged our stress response. Boys and girls, we're going to commit to being a star today. You remember how to be a star, right? We're going to take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath. Blow it out and smile. Smile. Take that deep breath. Blow it out and commit to being a star. Remember, when you're a star, you're using your sense of sight. You're looking, you're paying attention, you're using your sense of hearing to hear what everyone is saying, and you're being polite with your voice. If someone else is talking, you're listening, because when you're talking, they're listening. All right? So let's commit to being a star today. Boys and girls, I have a sentence that I'd like you to see. It's talking about traveling, and I would like it very much if you would help me to read it. You ready? Here we go. As I read this sentence, I would like for you to clap for each word that I read, because I'm going to ask you how many words you see in this sentence. All right, you ready? Did you understand? Should I say it again? All right. So as I'm reading, and I'm going to point to each word as I read, when I point and read a word, I want you to clap. And when I'm done reading, I'm going to ask you how many times you clapped. And the amount of times you clapped should equal the words in this sentence. You got it? All right. So get ready to clap. Remember, you're only clapping one time for each word. We can travel to many locations. How many times did you clap? How many words are there? If you said this number, oh, my hands are kind of slippery from that cranky cream. If you said this number, what number is that? Number 6, right? If you counted 6 times, if you clapped 6 times, you're right. Let's check it out and see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're right. There were 6 words in this sentence. We're going to take a look at that sentence again. When we write our sentences, we always start with a capital letter. Sometimes we say uppercase, sometimes we say capital. They mean the very same thing. When you look at an alphabet chart, you'll see a capital letter and a lowercase letter. This is our capital W, or our uppercase W. This is a telling sentence. I'm telling you, we can travel to many locations. So at the end of this sentence, I have a period. A period tells us when to stop reading. It's time to stop. There's that period, that little dot there. It tells us to stop. But I asked you a question. I asked you, how many words are there? How many words are there? How many words are in this sentence? That's an asking sentence. So because I asked you something, I have to end this sentence with a question mark. A question mark. A telling sentence ends with a period. An asking sentence ends with a question mark. Let's make a period with our finger. It's just a little dot. You ready? It just goes like this. Boop. You do it. Boop. Good job. All right. Let's make a question mark in the air. You ready? All right, let's put your finger in the air. Here we go. And then that little dot at the bottom. Boop. Let's do it again. Little dot at the bottom. Boop. That's our question mark. Good job, guys. Very, very good. All right, guys, you know what time it is? It's time to wish each other well. I'm wishing that Miss Ramirez was here. I'm wishing that Miss Redding was here. I'm really wishing they were here, and I'm wishing them well. I wish that we were all together. So it's time for us to sing our Wish You Well song. And after that, we're going to sign off of this video. And a little while later, we're going to read our story about Graham coming to our house. All right? You ready to sing? All right. Here we go. We wish you well, Anthony Butler. We wish you well, Anthony Williams. Wishing you well, Ariana and Ariane and Bailey and Britton, David, Dalen Brown, Dalen Bolden, Fabian, George, Jason, Jaden, Jocelyn, Kalia, Kylie, Taylor, Tristan, Tyrone, and Yehoshaphat. I wish you well. I'm also wishing my little cousins well that are watching this today. Lauren is watching, Skylar is watching, BJ is watching, maybe Peyton and Preston, my niece, great niece and great nephew are watching. Whoever is watching, I wish you well today. All right, so let's sing our song. We wish you well. We wish you well. All through the day today, we wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. All through the day today, I wish you well. I wish you well, guys. Mwah! See you in a little while.